Have you ever loved someone so deeply that it hurt to breathe without them? This is the story of two souls, bound not by fate, but by fire. One girl, wild and free. One boy, lost and unloved. Her name was Catherine Earnshaw. His name, Heathcliff. And this is Wuthering Heights. Long ago, on the lonely, wind-beaten hills of Yorkshire, there stood a dark, stormy house called Wuthering Heights. And it was there that a man named Mr. Earnshaw brought home a strange, ragged boy he had found in the streets of Liverpool. No one knew where the boy came from. He didn't speak. He had no name. Mr. Earnshaw gave him one. He called him Heathcliff. From the beginning, the Earnshaw family didn't welcome him. The older son, Hindley, hated him, called him a gypsy, a devil, a nobody. But Catherine, little wild Catherine, she was different. She saw something in Heathcliff. She didn't care about his clothes, or his silence, or his anger. She only saw a soul as wild as hers. They became inseparable. They ran through the moors barefoot. They laughed in the rain. They whispered dreams into the wind. And slowly, quietly, they fell in love. A love that was never spoken aloud. A love that grew like roots beneath the ground. Strong, secret, dangerous. But the world was watching. Hindley grew more cruel. Society whispered its rules. A lady cannot love a servant, a gypsy, a nothing. Heathcliff heard them all. He burned with rage and with helplessness. He wanted to become worthy of Catherine, but the world refused to let him. And Catherine, she wanted love, but she also wanted safety, comfort, status. She was torn between two worlds and didn't know which one she belonged to. Then came a terrible choice, one that would break two hearts and turn love into revenge. But that part is for tomorrow. Today, we remember this. Before the storm, before the betrayal, there were just two children, Catherine and Heathcliff, running through the hills, thinking love was enough. It almost was. Catherine and Heathcliff were like two flames from the same fire, burning wild across the moors. But the world outside Wuthering Heights was not kind. It didn't understand their love. It didn't allow it. When Mr. Earnshaw died, everything changed. Hindley, Catherine's brother, returned home with a wife and a heart full of hatred. He took control of the house and turned Heathcliff into a servant. No more books, no more walks, no more freedom. Heathcliff worked in the stables now, covered in dirt, whipped with words and silence. But still, he stayed. For Catherine, and Catherine, torn between her heart and her pride, began to change too. One day, she was invited to Thrushcross Grange, a wealthy home nearby. There she met the Lintons, Edgar and Isabella, rich, polite, refined. Catherine stayed there for weeks. When she returned, she wore a silk dress. Her hair was curled, her voice softer. Heathcliff looked at her and felt 1,000 knives in his chest. She smiled at him, but it wasn't the same. They were growing apart. even as their hearts still cried for each other. Then, one night, Catherine said something that broke Heathcliff completely. She told the maid, "I will marry Edgar Linton. He is handsome and rich and good. It would degrade me to marry Heathcliff." But then she added, softly, with tears in her eyes, "Heathcliff is more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same." But Heathcliff had already heard the first part. He didn't wait to hear the rest. He left. He disappeared into the night without a word. And Catherine, she screamed for him when she realized he was gone. But it was too late. They had broken each other, and something darker was beginning to grow in Heathcliff's heart. But the storm was only just beginning.